Guys, I'm back. I know, it's been a long time. What's my excuse this time? So yeah, I've been gone for a while because my face has been extremely bad. Like extremely bad. We all know I suffer because it's horrible. Suffer from acne. My face is getting better, but I still have a few little bumps. It's got so much better. I've actually been using the Murad skincare. It's done wonders. I've always hesitated to get the Murad just because it's so freaking expensive. But I finally broke down and got it, and my skin is looking better than ever, on its way to being the best it's ever been. So I'm back. Hopefully I'm back and consistent again. Doing a review on the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Foundation. Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. You know. I know this foundation has been out for a long time, over a year, but what prompted me to do this review is because it's new for me. And I ran out of my favorite foundation, Lancome, and we all know the Lancome foundation is about $50, and right now I just don't have $50 to spend on foundation, so this is what I decided to get. I've heard so many good things about this. It's Drugstore. We all know it's Drugstore. It was about $12.99 at Ulta. It's matte. I need matte because my skin is so horribly oily. And yeah, but it's $12.99 and Lancome was $50, and I've heard so many good things about this, so here it is in my hands. I usually use this from the drugstore if I use any drugstore foundation, and this is L'Oreal too, so I'm like, how bad can it be? If I like this, I'm probably gonna like this. I've always wanted this. Here's the thing, I never ever see this foundation in my color in the drugstore, and I live right next door to Walgreens. I'm always in Walgreens. I've never seen it in my color. I should say like a brown skin girl color. So it's already hard to find brown skin colored foundation in a drugstore, but this especially was really hard. So I'm like, where am I gonna go? So I went to Jules. Jules didn't have it. Went to Walgreens. Walgreens didn't have it. So I'm like, Ulta has to have it. Ulta has to have all the shades. So I went to Ulta. Lo and behold, here it is. It was hard to tell what color I was because if you could see, it's kind of frosty. So it doesn't show the true color. But luckily for me, the L'Oreal True Match, they have the same name. So I'm a soft sable in this. So I figured I'm a soft sable in this. But see, they're nothing alike. They look nothing alike. So if I wasn't using this, I would have no clue what color I was. Do better, but yeah, this is a video on this foundation. I'm gonna review it. It's a first impression video because this is the first time I'm wearing it, so I'm gonna put it on this video, then I'm gonna go about my day, and I'll come back to you guys to let you know how it held up, because it says 24-hour wear, so we'll see if it's 24-hour wear. Quote of the day is, every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. So I picked this quote because we have bad days. We all have bad days. But complaining about a bad day is not going to make the day better, right? Right. So pick the things that matter, the things that were special out of the day. The good thing, you being alive is a good thing about the day. Just be happy that you're alive, you're healthy, you're able to enjoy the day and enjoy the day. Okay, so starting off, taking the foundation out the bag, let's just read a few details. It's supposed to be a 24-hour foundation, so it should last all day. It's demi-matte finish, which I need because I get super oily, as you all know. The coverage is supposed to be medium, but I hear it's full coverage. Yeah, that's about it. I'm in the color Soft Sable 111. And it's kind of hard to tell. When I first got this, I'm like, how do we tell what color we are? Because the packaging, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of frosty, so it's kind of white, so it makes the color look lighter than what it is. Only reason I knew is because I use this L'Oreal True Match in Soft Sable. This is Soft Sable too. They look nothing alike. Nothing. Well, I should say they look nothing alike in the package. But, let's see. So yeah, they look the same now. So imagine if I didn't wear the L'Oreal True Match. I would have no clue what color I was. Using my Real Technique sponge, I'm gonna apply it to my face. Let's see how this goes. Oh, another thing I like about the packaging is it's plastic. All of my other foundations are in glass bottles. I love this. And it's tiny and compact and it won't break. Okay, so putting it on, it's a pretty good match. A little bit lighter than my skin. I probably should have got a shade lighter, or a shade darker, which is cocoa. And the crazy thing is, a shade darker than this was the darkest color they had. Tell me about it. So I've applied the foundation to half of my face with my Real Techniques sponge. As we can see, it's a little too light for my skin. I could probably get away with it, but I will go and buy the Cocoa 112 and mix it with this. Like I said, cocoa is the darkest shade. Why shouldn't my skin be the darkest shade? There are so many different skin complexions and people that are so much darker than me. Like, why would you stop at my skin color? But we know how that is. This is really matte, like really matte. It says demi-matte, but putting it on, it's really matte. And I usually need like a matte primer to put on before my foundation. With this, no, I'd be desert dry if I put on a primer. It's definitely medium coverage. I had to go over this side a few times to get like full coverage, but it's buildable. So medium to full, it's buildable. The consistency, it isn't watery, but it isn't super thick. It's like perfect. It's kind of like Lancome. Lancome is my favorite foundation. It's kind of like the consistency of the Lancome foundation. I keep saying because I'm trying to think of what else I want to say. One thing I do like about it so far, I don't know if it will do this, but it doesn't seem to oxidize. And it's not super orange. We all know that drugstore foundations tend to be like crazy orange, like crazy orange. So this is good. I love it. I love it. Only thing I think is they should get more shades. I think when I went to the drugstore, it was only like 3 brown skin girl shades. One before me, this one, and Cocoa. Doesn't give us too many options, you know. Okay, I'm done with my entire face. As we can see, it's not crazy light, but it could be a little bit darker. But once I contour and bronze my face, it should get better. And remember I was saying it was medium to buildable coverage? I forgot. How could I forget? They have another foundation called, what is it called? It's called Total Cover. And that is supposed to be a full coverage version of this. I think instead of a demi matte finish, it's supposed to be a natural finish. So maybe I'll do a review on that and compare it after I wear this. See how I like that one. As we all know, I have a lot of dark marks from my acne scarring. It covered it all up pretty much. I had to go over a few times, but for the most part it covered up. And I also noticed that the foundation dries really quick, so once you put it on your skin, you need to hurry up and blend it out because it will dry on you. So I'm gonna finish up my face. Hopefully once I contour a little bit in bronze, this won't even be an issue because this is pretty light. But I think I can manipulate it a little bit to make it look acceptable. Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up my makeup and I'll be back later to let you know how it lasted throughout the day. And yeah, bye. So here's my makeup after a full day. Today first of all, I have 2 kids, so just messing with them and playing with them, interacting with them, taking care of them is enough to sweat some makeup off. So I have kids. I cooked dinner, I cooked lunch, I cooked breakfast, I exercised a little bit. It wasn't an intense cardio, but it was more like leg workout, squats, lunges, stuff like that. We watched a movie, we watched YouTube, we went outside for a little bit. So I did a lot of stuff. And for my makeup to still look like this, impeccable. It's quite amazing because drugstore foundation is never this good. I would have thought I had on a $60, $50 bottle of foundation. This stuff is amazing. I had to blot a little bit, just a little bit. I think I had to blot it once maybe. So I definitely recommend this foundation. This is the best drugstore foundation hands down that I've ever tried, and I love the Maybelline Fit Me. We all know everyone loves Maybelline Fit Me. I love the L'Oreal True Match, and if I can compare this foundation or put this foundation above those, then you know it's good. This is good stuff. Invest your money, and it's not even a lot of money. I think they range from $10 to $15 depending on where you get it at. So yeah, go out, buy this L'Oreal Pro Matte foundation, the best. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, all of that, comment. See you next time. Hopefully next week. Yes, next